He was looking for India, but instead discovered new lands and triggered a fight for the entire world. Christopher Columbus. He was never supposed to change history. He just wanted to make money. But his mistake reshaped the world. To understand what Columbus actually did, you need to understand what the real fight was about. It wasn't geography, it was money. In the 15th century, Europe depended on Asia. That's where all luxury goods came from. Pepper, cinnamon, silk, precious stones. But Europe didn't control this flow. Trade moved through a long chain. India to Middle East to Mediterranean to Europe. Each stage was controlled by different powers, Arab traders, the Ottoman Empire, and Italian city-states, especially Venice. And then came the moment that changed everything, the fall of Constantinople. Constantinople, the key trade hub between Europe and Asia, fell. The city through which all goods passed was now under Ottoman control. That meant one thing. One power now controlled the entire route. After that, prices went up. Risks increased. Access became harder. Europe became Zavaisamoi, dependent on someone else's rules. Imagine this. You want to buy spices, but you're paying 5 to 10 times more because they're resold at every step, and you can't change it. And then Columbus appears. He suggests something crazy. Instead of going around Africa, sail the other way, across the Atlantic. But there was a problem. His calculations were wrong. He thought the Earth was smaller, that Asia was closer. In reality, there was an entire continent in between, one no one in Europe knew about. Portugal had already invested in routes around Africa. They didn't want to risk it. England said no too. Too dangerous, too unknown. But Spain was different. After the Reconquista, they needed a new source of wealth and a chance to beat their rivals. So Queen Isabella of Castile and King Ferdinand of Aragon said yes. 1492. The ocean. Total uncertainty. No guarantees. No maps. Just one man's belief. Weeks pass. No land. Food is running out. The crew starts to doubt. Fear kicks in. They might never return. The sailors demand to turn back. This is the breaking point. Columbus is losing control, but he takes the risk. He promises just a few more days. One last chance. And then land appears. He lands on islands, the Bahamas, then Cuba, and the key discovery, Hispaniola, today Haiti and the Dominican Republic. Later, Jamaica and Puerto Rico, and in future expeditions, the coasts of Central and South America. He became the first European to cross the Atlantic and the tropics and enter the Caribbean and Sargasso seas. But here's the thing. He doesn't see a civilization. He sees a resource. He thinks, where is the gold? He searches everywhere, asks the locals, believes it must be nearby, but finds far less than expected. Still, he's convinced this is Asia. He even calls the natives Indians. The mistake sticks. He returns not with gold, but with proof of a new world. Corn, potatoes, exotic plants, tobacco, hammocks, and people. Several natives were brought back as evidence. He returns to Spain as a hero, saying, "We found a route, we found lands, we found opportunities." And that's when the real game begins. Spain and Portugal divide the world. They sign agreements. Colonization begins. What started as a trade idea turns into territorial conquest, new empires, a completely rewritten world map. And here's the paradox. Columbus never understood the truth. Until the end of his life, he believed he had reached Asia. Sometimes history changes not because of genius, but because of a mistake. So what do you think? If he knew it was a new continent, would he still take the risk? Like and follow to discover more stories and facts that people don't usually talk about.